Sanbonani Abantu. Good morning, South Africans. At the moment, there's a lively discussion in South Africa because the Supreme Court, the highest court, allows the husband to take over the surname of the wife. I would like to say the following. My name is Matthias. That means gift from God. I took my wife's last name 18 years ago. Why? For me, there were many reasons to do that. Just some examples. One of that is my father-in-law had 3 daughters with his wife and no son from this wife. And I decided to continue his family name. A second one is the last name, the surname in my family changed often. A reason for that was often migration. Parts of my family came from northern Britain, parts came from France, parts came from Eastern Europe. And if you go back far enough, all people's ancestors came from Africa. Once even, an example, one of my ancestors, it was somewhere at the First or Second World War, the beginning of last century, he exchanged the name with possibly dead soldier. Out of fear, because communists killed every landowner who did not sweet to them. That's life. Things are happening. But above all, I took my wife's last name out of love. That's why I married her, because of love. Otherwise, for myself, names are nothing more than an echo in the wind. And if you are taking a look to my history, then, it makes sense. I've been given many names, but it depends on our heart who we are, not which surname we have or continue or how other people are seeing or calling us. But now voices are being raised that this is against the Bible and against ancestors and African culture. That would be evil and that wouldn't be manly enough. The man has to be the master of the house, head of the house, and the woman is a subject which is supporting him. And the Bible is good, but I also put it in relation to the time and the content was written. Patriarchy, man's leadership, began about 12,000 years ago with agriculture and domesticating plants and animals. But our human history is much older, 1 million, 2 million years old. For the most of the time of our history, we walked and moved on the African continent, and no idea who took whose name, but that the man is the head of whatever is nonsense. Hierarchy played a less role of that. More skills which we have was more important. Love and justice are the concept of our secret why we survived as human beings. If you want to know more about this, feel free to read current scientific publications. I took my wife's name because of love. And if you think that is not man enough, or that is evil, that is not manly, that is unmanly, who cares, Father Macker? I am the gift of God and I have many names and also the surname of my wife. So have a blessed day.